I found a new channel on YouTube called Captain Workout. It was created only 2 months ago, and in that short time, it already gained 80,000 subscribers and over 10 million views with just 31 uploads. Now here's the crazy part. If you get 10 million views on long-form videos in the workout niche, you can earn about $40,000. So how did he grow so fast in only 2 months? I've been building faceless YouTube channels since 2011. In the background, I have the 1 million subscribers play button on the wall, and here in my hands, I have the 100,000 subscribers play button. And here are the analytics from one of my own faceless channels, which I started only 2 years ago. So I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to growing faceless YouTube channels. I've been doing this for more than 10 years. And in this video, I will show you step by step how this channel grew so fast and how you can do the same. And all the information and secrets I'm going to be sharing in this video are going to be completely free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not selling a course. I don't have any affiliate links in the description. I'm doing this simply because I enjoy YouTube. And this channel you're watching this video on called Denny Y, it's simply a new adventure for me where I want to help other people grow on YouTube and reach success. With that said, let's begin the video. Let's build you a faceless channel. The first thing we have to do is use AI to generate the images of this human body illustration. To make this easier for you guys, I prepared a free document with all the prompts and content you need to create these videos. There's a link down in the description. Click on the link and you should see exactly this. There are prompts, links to the AI tools we are going to be using, and the content we are going to be using in this video. Now, to generate these images, you don't have to click on the link in the description. You can simply just go yourself to ChatGPT and write the prompt yourself. But I prepared this link just to make everything much more easier for you. We have all the prompts we need. We have links to all the AI tools we're going to be using. And we also have a little bit of content which will make editing a little bit easier. Now, in this document file, download the content I provided by simply hovering here where it says Faceless Video Content and click on it. Then just download these 2 images by clicking over here. Download, and then on the second one, download. The first image is just a pre-made character made by me, which we'll be using to generate the poses. The second image is just a white background, and you will understand in the future why we need this. Now, go back to the document and click on ChatGPT. Go to ChatGPT. Now, inside ChatGPT, click on this plus and click Create Image. Then drag and drop the character illustration I already provided for you in the document. After it's been uploaded, we need to write a prompt. For that, I also prepared the prompt inside the document. As you can see here, we have the prompt for generating different character poses. What this means is this is a pre-made prompt, and all you have to do is change the pose over here where it says insert pose. And I prepared a lot of poses, popular workout poses over here in the document. So for example, let's copy the prompt just like that and paste it into ChatGPT. Then go back to the document and select a pose from the push-ups or plank or whatever. Let's just choose the first one from push-ups, which is a standard push-up at the top with arms locked out. Copy this, go back to ChatGPT, and over here where it says insert pose, delete this and just paste the pose. That's it. Now just click send. So what we're doing is super simple. We're using this prompt to generate different poses for our character. And every time you do that, ChatGPT will generate an image just like this one. As you can see, the character is doing a push-up now. Now, the most important part of building a successful faceless channel is video editing. If we go back to this channel, we will see the way this channel edits is by adding specific color on different parts of the muscle, highlighting specific parts of the muscle with a red dot. Now, usually these things are made in After Effects, which is a program that costs money. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it for free by using CapCut. And I promise you will be surprised. Go back to the document and just click over here where it says CapCut. Click on the link and download CapCut on your computer. It's completely free. CapCut does have paid features, but we don't need them. We will use the free version of CapCut. Now, once you have CapCut opened, it should look something like this. Go back to the document and make sure you download the contents. Drag and drop the white background you downloaded from the document and drag and drop it over here on the timeline. Now, go back to ChatGPT and download this illustration simply by clicking over here and download it to your computer. Then also drag and drop it into CapCut and drag it on top of the white background on the timeline. And it should look something like this. The first thing we want to do is select both our character and background and increase the time of them by simply dragging them just like this. Now over here, just zoom out like this so we can see our content better. Now click on the footage with the character and go over here on the right and scale it to fit nicely on the screen, just like this. Now, before we start animating and editing, we need the script and the voiceover, but that's super simple to make. All you have to do is go back to the document I provided for free, click on ChatGPT again and open a new ChatGPT window, go back to the document and scroll all the way down, because all the way down, I have prepared a prompt that will generate a script for the push-ups. Simply copy this entire prompt and paste it into the new ChatGPT window. And now in just a few seconds, ChatGPT generated an entire script about the mistakes we should avoid when doing push-ups. All we have to do from here is copy the script and paste it into a text-to-speech AI generator. For that, I'm going to be using 11 Labs. Just go back to the document I provided, and over here we have a link to 11 Labs. This is not an affiliate link, it's just the homepage of 11 Labs. Click on the link, open 11 Labs. On the right, click text-to-speech, paste the script over here and just click generate speech. That's it. That's how simple it is to create a speech using AI. Now, the thing is, 11 Labs is not free, but there are alternatives such as Google text-to-speech and other text-to-speech AI generators you can use for free. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to provide the voiceover I just generated right now with 11 Labs inside the document. All you have to do is go back to download files, click on this, and download the voiceover over here into your computer, just so you can edit together with me and understand how to create videos for a Faceless channel. So just download this to your computer by clicking over here. Once you have it downloaded to your computer, simply drag and drop the voiceover inside CapCut and below the timeline, just like this. And now we have the voiceover
think they're crushing
for the script. Now it's finally time to edit. So again, click over here to zoom out so we can see better. Select the character and the background just like this and increase the size of them. Now, if we listen to the voiceover here, is going to say the following.
They're wrecking their shoulders.
They're raking their shoulders. So we want to highlight the shoulders. How can we do this in CapCut, a simple free editing software that doesn't have animating? You can't draw inside of it. How can we do this? Well, I'm going to show you. So go over here on the top right and click on text. And then where it says default text, click on the plus to add a text above your video. Now go on the top right over here where it says default text and delete this and just write a dot. Just like this. So the dots, right? See, I'm writing dots. Just write one single dot. And then where it says font size, increase the font to the maximum level, just like that. And as you can see, now we have like a huge white dot on the screen. Change the color over here to red, just like that. Now on the timeline on the text, right click on the text and select create compound clip. Click on this. Now select the clip, the red dot. On the top right, click on video, scroll down where it says blend, enable blend, and then where it says mode, choose screen. Now go to the top right where it says mask and simply add a mask by clicking over here. Now we want to draw the mask over the shoulder. So just scroll down a little bit here and select pen. And with this tool, we can draw a mask around our shoulder. All we have to do now is click around the shoulder with our mouse. Just like this, we're clicking around the shoulder to create a mask. And now it's going to look something like this. We now have a mask around the shoulder. If we hit play, it's not a red dot anymore. It's a mask around our shoulder. Now to make it look nicer, go back over here where it says mask, scroll down to where it says feather and increase the feather to maybe 30 or like 35. And now if we look at the mask, we will see that it has a nice blur around the borders. Click on the video again, the red shoulder, go on the top right where it says animation and choose fade in. Over here where it says duration, increase the duration to 1 second, just like that. Again on the top right where it says out, this is the animation when the video ends. Again, choose fade out and increase the time to maybe 7 seconds. So now it should look something like this if we hit play.
They're wrecking their shoulders.
It slowly fades in and then fades out. It looks really nice, and it's incredible that we can actually do this into CapCut. Now, this is a really cool trick for CapCut. Not a lot of people know because, as I said, CapCut doesn't offer the possibility to draw or create shapes inside CapCut in order for you to add animations. But by using the text option, we can basically create this highlight over the shoulder. Now, if you appreciate that I'm showing you all these secret tricks for free, make sure to subscribe to my channel, enable notifications, leave a like and a comment because it helps me a lot. Let's continue the tutorial. We can go a step further and make this look even better. Here's how we do it. Select the red dot and the character, right click and click on create compound clip. Now we can create a nice smooth zoom effect. Here's how you do it. Cut the video right before the red highlight appears. So the red highlight appears somewhere over here. Make sure you move your timeline pin just like me right before the highlight appears over here. And to cut, all you have to do is go on the left where it says split and just click on split to split the videos. As you can see, now we have two separate split videos of the same video. Now select the second clip like this, go on the right where it says transform and add a keyframe by clicking over here. Just click on this and this will add a keyframe on our video. Go back to the timeline, select the timeline pin and move it forward just a little bit like this. Now back on the right where it says scale, zoom in, and then click on the video itself and drag it down like this. And then go back and zoom in a little bit more, just like this. And now if we hit play, it's going to look like this.
But in reality, they're wrecking their shoulders.
But to make it look more nicer, more smoother, on the timeline where you see this dot over here, the second dot, not the first dot, the second dot, which is our keyframe, right click on it, click on preset curves, and then choose cubic ease.
They're wrecking.
And then we can click on X to remove this. And now if we hit play, it's going to look much smoother.
But in reality, they're wrecking their shoulders.
That's how fun and simple it is to edit in CapCut. Let's continue editing. So if we listen to the voiceover, it's gonna say something like this afterwards.
Are you one of them? Are you one of them?
Are you one of them? So what we can do now is zoom out and add a text that says, are you one of them? So here's how we do this. On the timeline, move the timeline pin when the voiceover is finished, so over here. And cut the video again by going over here where it says split. And now as you can see, we have 3 videos on the timeline. Select the last video, the third video, make sure the timeline pin is at the beginning, go back on the right where it says transform and add another keyframe. Then go back to the timeline pin, move it forward a little bit, and then go back to scale and decrease the scale to maybe 130. And then again on the video, click on this video and move the character somewhere over here. And maybe decrease the scale even more and move the character over here. Now if we hit play, it zooms out and goes there. But again, to create a smooth transition, click on the keyframe, the second keyframe, right click, preset curves, cubic ease. And now our animation inside CapCut should look something like this.
They're wrecking their shoulders.
It's super awesome. And now over here where it says,
Are you one of them?
Are you one of those? Let's add a text. So just go over here where it says text, add a default text, and change the color to black. Increase the font, maybe change the font. For example, CapCut has tons of free fonts, so just use whatever you want and just change the text to whatever the voiceover is saying. For our example is, are you one of them, right? And now you can decrease the font size by clicking over here. To position the text somewhere else on the video, just click on the text itself and move it around. And now if we hit play, it should look something like this.
Are you one of them?
But again, it's super fast, it's instant. To fix that, make sure you select the text, go to animation, and here you have a bunch of animations you can choose from. The ones that have a purple diamond, they're the paid version, but as you can see, there are tons of free versions that look really good. For example, typewriter.
Are you one of
It looks really cool. We can also change the duration, so just increase this.
Are you one of them?
And then we can also choose an out animation, so just click over here where it says out, and maybe for out, we can choose a fade out. Now, if we hit play, our video should look something like this.
Reality. They're wrecking their
It
shoulders.
zooms in, it highlights on the shoulder, and then it says, are you one of them? Now, to make this video we're editing even more interesting in order to have a high retention rate on YouTube to get views, we need to add different character poses of this illustration. So the first thing we have to do is make the character right now on the screen disappear. Go on the timeline and somewhere around here, split the video again by going here on the left and click split. As you can see, we just split the video in 4 parts. Now click on the last clip of this character, make sure the timeline pin is at the beginning, go over here on the right where it says transform and add a keyframe, just like before. Drag the pin forward a little bit, and then all you have to do on the video on the character, drag the character just like this all the way to the left. If we hit play, it's going to look like that. But to make it look smoother, as you know, click on the keyframe, right click, preset curves, cubic ease, and then X. It's going to look like this.
Because if you...
And now we made the character disappear in a nice smooth transition. Now we have to generate an image of this character in a different push-up pose. Go back to the document I provided, copy the prompt, paste it into ChatGPT again, just like this. Make sure you add the character illustration you downloaded. Remember, we downloaded that character illustration, so add this character illustration on the prompt. And now choose from the push-ups a different push-up position. Copy it, go back to ChatGPT, and over here where it says insert pose, delete this and add the push-up. And just generate the image. And now ChatGPT generated this image, which is from a different angle. It still has the P on the forehead. If you don't want the P on the forehead, inside the script, you can simply change the letter over here where it says P. Just change it to whatever letter you want if you want to brand your channel. So now all you have to do is download the image to your computer and add the image into CapCut. Now over here on the timeline where our first pose disappears, we can add the new pose. So drag and drop the image over here, increase the length of it so it matches with the other images. And now if we hit play, it's going to look like this. But we want to make it look smoother. So what we have to do is click on the image, make sure your timeline pin is at the beginning, go back on the right where it says transform, add a keyframe, but this time do not move the pin. Leave the timeline pin at the beginning. So what we want to do is move the character position somewhere outside the video window. So make sure your timeline pin is at the beginning of the clip, drag the image all the way out like that. And now we can move the timeline pin a little bit forward. And now we can drag back the image to the center of the video. If we hit play,
because if you're doing them wrong,
it's going to look like this. Again, to make it look smooth, click on the second keyframe on the clip, right click, preset curves, cubic ease, X. And now the entire video should look something like this.
They're wrecking their shoulders. Are you one of them? Let's find out. Because if you're doing them wrong...
How awesome is that? The fact that we can do this in a free program like CapCut without using any paid features. Now, I'm going to show you for free how to do inside CapCut some animation and effects that look as if they were created using a paid program like After Effects, like a professional program. So here's how you create a cool effect. Over here, add a text. So go on the left, text, add a default text. Delete the default text over here on the left and add lines just like this. You have them on the keyboard. Just add a lot of lines like this. Then change the color of the lines to red or any other color you want, but I'm going to be using red. Now decrease the font size like that. On the timeline of this text lines, right click and create a compound. Move the compound above all the layers. So it's above all the layers. As you can see, now we have all these lines on the video. They're doing nothing. They're just staying there. How can we animate them? Click on the clip with the lines. Make sure your timeline pin is at the beginning of the clip. Go to the top right where it says video, click on video, and then add a keyframe on the transform section, just like that. And now drag the pin all the way down at the end of the clip, just like that. Maybe not exactly at the end, somewhere over here. And now on the video, select the video with the lines and drag them just like this all the way down over here, let's say, just somewhere over here. If we hit play, they're going to move just like that.
Just making you...
If you want, you can now move this keyframe at the end and right click on the clip and create a compound, just like that. Now click on the clip again. Go on the top right where it says speed and decrease the speed a little bit. So now they move a little bit slower. Now here's the cool part. Click on video, go to mask, add a mask, and move this cubic mask thing over here at the end. Just like that. And now if we hit play, we will see the lines moving just inside this mask.
Every rep is...
Go back to the clip, right-click on it, and create a compound again. So now if we click on the clip, and then we click on the lines on the video, we can move them whatever we want, and we can also rotate them by using this rotation circle over here, just like that. And we can rotate them and place them maybe around the arms. Now, as always, to make the animation look better, click on the clip with the lines, go to animation, select in, and choose fade in. Change the duration to 1 second, select the fade out also, and if we hit play,
because if you're doing them wrong,
it's going to look like this. And now if you want to add lines on the other arm as well, we can just click on the clip with the lines, right click, and just copy. Then put your pin at the beginning of the clip, right click, paste. And now we have 2 clips of the same lines animation. Select one of the clips you want to move, drag and drop the lines, rotate them to the other arm. And now let's take a look at the entire video to see what we animated.
Ups. But in reality, they're wrecking
Zoom in,
shoulders.
highlight, zoom out,
One of them?
text, animated
Let's
text.
find out.
The character
Because if you're
disappears,
doing
new
wrong,
character appears,
Every
animated
rep is
animated
just
lines.
making you weak.
It looks really professional and simple. Now from here, all you have to do is continue to generate different poses of this illustrated character I've shown you and continue to edit it in CapCut the same way I've shown you. Now, if you want the character you generate to have a different color, it's super simple to do that. All you have to do is go back to the free document I provided, and inside the script, you can simply change the color over here where it says dark blue. You can just change to dark green, dark red, or yellow, or bright green. And you can also change the letter on his forehead over here where it says P. Change this to a different letter. I'm actually going to show you guys right now how to do it. So just copy the script. It's super simple. Paste it into ChatGPT. And here where it says dark blue, I'm going to change to yellow. I'm also going to change the letter P over here, as you can see, into a letter X, and just send this message to ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT generated the character in a yellow color, and on his forehead, it says X instead of P. Now for the thumbnails, I usually use Photoshop, but Photoshop costs money, so you can use a free alternative such as Canva, but even Canva started to ask for money. So today I'm going to show you how to do it in CapCut for free. So choose a random clip you like. For example, I'm going to use this one with the highlighted shoulder because the red just grabs your attention. Move it around the screen wherever it fits and looks nice. And then just go over here on the right and add a text. Make the text black. Change the font to something that is big and attracts attention. And then write something like stop, because this will create curiosity, like what should I stop? And over here on the left where it says stickers, click on stickers and then search for arrow. And we have a lot of free arrows to download and add in our video. As you can see, they're free. So just download it, add it to your video like that, rotate it, change the size, move it over here, for example, go to your text. For some reason, the font of the text changed, so I'm gonna change it back. And there you go. This can be a YouTube thumbnail. And the way you save it is by using a program called Lightshot. It's a free tool you can search on Google. And when you click on it and download it to your computer, you can just take screenshots like this of anything on your desktop. So you can just screenshot this video part and use it as a thumbnail. It's that simple. So now on our desktop, we will see that we have this screenshot saved, and it looks like a thumbnail. That's the easiest way to make thumbnails for free. Now, if you want to learn more tricks and secrets for free, just click on this video, because in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a 2D animation using ChatGPT that is getting me millions of views on shorts. Let me actually show you the analytics. For example, this video over here, if we click on it, it got 5.8 million views from shorts, and this animation was created entirely using ChatGPT. And it looks something like this. So if you want to learn how to do that, make sure to click on this video.